everything is not fine. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, that's not good. That's probably not good. You can do it! The internets have called to, nay, shouted at me, the king of the Canadias, to do reviews of PC video games. Well, of course you're gonna ask, Stoogey, what makes this so unique? Well, if you simmer down a little bit and quit freaking yelling, I might tell you. I mean, I was gonna tell you anyways. Now, before I get into the science that's behind ranking these video games, there are a few things I want to get out of the way first. These reviews and rankings are my opinions, okay? They're mine. I am open to discussion and my opinion might be swayed, but it'll still be my opinion. And you'll all like that because, you know, I'm the king and you're not. I wanted to create a review that had a sort of a stamped set of guidelines. These guidelines are something that I can follow with each game that I played because I will be going through my whole Steam library and playing all the games within it. What I did is I created 8 categories. These categories are graphics, UIs, stability, movement and interaction, audio, story if applicable, cost value, and fun. As I said, each category is going to have subcategories. Now, I'm not going to go into each of the subcategories in detail, but I will give you a small list of subcategories within the graphics category. And these subcategories will be added to, I'm sure, as I play other video games. But for now, I'm going to focus on categories that relate to a first-person survival game. Landscape and landscape animations. You know, the trees, hills, skylines, grass movement, tree movement, the sky movement, the sun, all that kind of stuff. Buildings, how similar buildings are to actual buildings and if they follow the theme of the game. Perspective animations. What I consider perspective animations to be are how the hands look while you're looking at them. How are objects like weapons, food, tools, how are all those objects interacting with your hands while you're looking at them? And how do they interact with the environment around you? I think you get the idea of where I'm going with this. Now, each subcategory is going to have a rating, and that rating will be from 1 to 10, where 1 is like shit and 10 is freaking awesome. I'll then take the average of all the subcategories and apply that number to the category itself, and that'll be its rating. Once I have the rating number for each of the categories, I'll then take the average of all those numbers, which will give me the overall rating for each game. All right, enough of that. Let's get into a game review, shall we? Before we go any further, I, your king, demand that you hit that like and that sub button right now. Do it. And I don't know. You can turn on notifications. You know, this is just whatever. For this review, I'll be reviewing the game Scum. Now, Scum was released in 2018 as an early access game and remains that way now in mid-2021. It's an open world survival crafting game where zombies, factions, and quite honestly, a lot of unknowns are considered extremely dangerous. We'll start at the main menu, which is a part of the UI category. Now, as you can see, we have multiplayer or single play options. You can go into multiplayer and start off and play against people, or you can go into single play. And if you do that, all you gotta do is either create, or if you've played a couple minutes, maybe load, you know, or go back, but create a new game. I'd like to take a moment just to recognize that Scum has done an excellent job with creating your character and getting your character ready for the in-game experience. You can mess with your gender, your head, you can put tattoos on or off, change the styles, you can conceal your mode, which I have, because, you know, reasons. You can even change your penis or breast size, depending on the gender, and whether or not you grow over time, which is pretty cool, I think. You don't have to do this. You can hit the randomize button and just let the game do it for you. But again, that's random, and, you know, I personally like to set my attributes the way I want to set them. The next screen is the skills selection screen. Now, I've really got to give it to Scum and the creators of Scum for this. This is really good. I like this. I like the fact that you have so many things that you can just tweak before you even get into the game. I think that they did a very good job of this. It can get a little bit tedious if you don't want to just, if you don't want to tinker, then you can just hit randomize again and the game will do it for you. And I've done it. It works out pretty good. You'll look at it, the values or the scales, whatever, however you want to look at those, and you'll agree that it's good enough. So once you get that all out of the way, you can actually start the game. Okay, what was I arrested for? I want to see, where's that? Crime, arson. It's always arson. Okay. Okay, so given that it's a survival game, the first thing that I need to do, well, I need stone spears before I can go into any kind of town or anything, because I need to be able to beat off zombies. I need to be able to beat off zombies, guys. That's what we're doing here. We're beating off zombies. Oh, there's snow? I didn't know there was a snow biome. Oh, this changes things. Oh no. Where the hell am I that there's snow? I'm way up north into snow. Oh, shit. I gotta go like there. Oh, I'm freezing already. Oh my God. It looks pretty good. I have no complaints. The scenery looks nice. Roads, everything is as it should be as far as I'm concerned. You look at the towns look decent for this type of game. The houses are as you would expect. They're gonna be run down. There's gonna be, dirt, mud, and there's zombies. It's a freaking zombie game. So you have to expect that. The interiors of the houses are pretty much as I expected too. They look good. They function. They do the job. Overall, the graphics did well in this game. I got them ranked at just under 8 out of 10, so not too bad. I find the meleeing to be a little bit awkward in this game, so this is where it loses out in the movement and interactions. Every once in a while, and it's not all the time, but every once in a while with a melee attack, you'll knock a guy down and then he'll zip back up to the left or to the right, making it just awkward moments. As far as the story is concerned for this game, I have no clue. All I know is that you spawn in with basically no clothes. You're some sort of prisoner. I don't know if this is an island or if this is Earth. There's a flying robot that comes and checks you out once in a while. There are fame points. I really don't know. There might be some lore online. I have not looked. You're more than welcome to go look. At the time of this recording, I haven't checked that out, and I don't really care to because I just don't. There's nothing in this game that makes me want to know more about the lore because there really isn't any in-game, and that's where I look for the lore. It's in the game. I don't rank this game very high when it comes to cost. In fact, I gave this one a 6. Now, the 6 is derived from a formula that I made in Excel, which is a pretty basic formula. Doesn't really matter, but it costs $40 Canadian. That's roughly $30 US. And in my formula, it comes out at a 6. So the science says 6. As far as fun goes, it's all right when you're playing solo. But when you're playing in a group atmosphere, like with a team, this game can get pretty fun.
Head. You still have that head?
It's over by the water.
Wait. Just wait.
No, you're not gonna.
I'm sorry.
Take taking screenshots of it.
This game, in my opinion, hits a lot of the good marks. It does have a few bad marks though, and that unfortunately brings the overall rating down to a 6.6, which according to my formulas and my science, that's a good game. And a good game gets the king's nod. You can do it! Go pro.